You may think you know the story of Bathsheba, the beautiful woman who caught the eye of King David. But what if we told you there's far more to her life than a rooftop bath? This is the untold story of Bathsheba, a woman betrayed, broken, and ultimately used by God to shape Israel's future. Stay with us as we uncover the shocking, raw, and redemptive truth behind the name Bathsheba. It was springtime, a time when kings go off to war, but King David stayed home. One evening from the rooftop of his palace, David saw a woman bathing. Her name, Bathsheba. She was the wife of Uriah the Hittite, a loyal warrior in David's army. Scripture tells us Bathsheba was very beautiful, but this wasn't a romantic moment. It was the beginning of a tragedy. Bathsheba had no real choice. She was summoned by a king, and in that ancient world, women had little power to refuse a ruler's demand. That night changed her life forever. Not long after, Bathsheba sent word to David, "I am pregnant." David panicked. Instead of owning up, he plotted a cover-up. He recalled Uriah from battle, hoping he'd sleep with Bathsheba and think the child was his. But Uriah, loyal to his fellow soldiers, refused the comforts of home. So David took it further. He sent Uriah back to the battlefield with a letter, his own death sentence. Uriah was placed at the front lines and died. But then David married her. To many, this looked like royal mercy, but God saw everything, and he was displeased. Nathan confronted David with a powerful parable about a rich man stealing a poor man's only lamb. David, enraged, declared that man should die. Nathan replied, "You are the man." David was broken. He confessed his sin, but sin still has consequences. Nathan told David, "The sword shall never depart from your house," and the child born from David and Bathsheba's union would die. And he did. Bathsheba, already a victim of power and loss, now became a grieving mother. Her pain was deep, but her story wasn't over. David comforted Bathsheba, and in time she bore another son, Solomon, whose name means peace. But here's what many miss. God loves Solomon, and Bathsheba's role as mother would now become crucial. She wasn't just a background character anymore. She was raising the next king of Israel, the man who would build God's temple. Bathsheba had gone from sorrow to significance. Bathsheba's influence didn't end there. When David was old, a power struggle broke out over who would succeed him. Adonijah, another son of David, tried to seize the throne, but Bathsheba, guided by the prophet Nathan, approached David boldly. She reminded him of his promise, that Solomon would be king. Her courage and wisdom helped secure Solomon's place on the throne. And in 1 Kings 2:19, we see something amazing. When Solomon became king, he rose from his throne, bowed before Bathsheba, and had a throne brought for her. At his right hand, the queen mother, respected, honored. Bathsheba's story is one of tragedy, but also one of redemption. She was a woman caught in the web of her royal sin, a mother who lost a child, a widow, then a wife, and finally, a queen. From the darkest valleys, God raised her to places of influence and purpose. She became part of something far greater. Did you know Bathsheba is one of only 5 women listed in the genealogy of Jesus Christ in Matthew 1? She's not forgotten. Her legacy echoes into eternity. The story of Bathsheba reminds us, even in betrayal, even in brokenness, God can bring beauty. From pain, he can birth purpose. And through one woman's untold story, the Messiah would one day come. This is the shocking, redemptive truth of Bathsheba. Thank you for watching.